Wait, did I not spend time with her? I don't remember. I'd like to spend time with Allie. We'll make it happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now, be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, no. I think we did all do the initial ones. These are the second dates, I think. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. Let's save again. You sure this was a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax, Barry. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit. Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, we started rolling down the hill. Faster, faster, and faster, and faster, and faster. And there they go. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see the panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going too fast. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. I turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever even letting go of my hand. So basically, he just went... Just imagine whatever cartoon you wanted to imagine. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. I actually like rollerblading, and I've done rollerblading. Granted, I'll do rollerblades. Those aren't rollerblades. Those are quads. I've not done quads in quite a while. I just remember first time I tried doing quads. Fell on my bum so much. Blades are way easier if you're going to start out. Quads. They say they're harder. For me, they were... I don't know if I went back to them. I'd have to see. Now you've got the hang of it. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. I just learned how to today. I hope that came out fine. Reading. What was that? What was that about? Never being in danger. Well, they're fine. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. Well, you know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty good teacher. A lot of fun hanging out with you, Ellie. Shucks. I feel the same way, Barry. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. Because I couldn't say it better myself. No. I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed, started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. Funny enough, when I started on quads, that's all I could ever do is skate backwards. There was never a time I could skate forward unless I fell on my face. So it was either falling on my butt or falling on my face. And anytime I tried to skate, I'd somehow spin around and then I'm going backwards. Don't ask me how, I didn't know either. I'm Barry. I had a little bump. Oh, help me. Come on, it was a hill. Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. Bring it on, Allie. Are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and did a 360 rotation. No, I did a backflip. And did a backflip. Do a flip. Wait, I'm doing a flip? Or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, and he was never heard from again. No, I won't let you kill Barry. What? You're going to wish we had. What the hell? You're up. You okay, Barry? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be just fine in no time. Cat and I treated your injuries pretty well, if I do say so myself. What happened? You, skated backwards? We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh, man. My head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get back your strength quick. Thanks, Allie. It's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. I'm sorry. For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. Food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. Well, I found myself smiling and admiring her blue eyes. The blue of her eyes, their alliteration, brain, whatever. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Barry. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other, how stupid we were being. Somehow, some way, I could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey, Barry. Oh, it's safe. Hey, Cat. What's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing. And you know what I want to hear? I know Scarlet was your favorite till now. But maybe Allie has shake things up a bit. Who's your number one now? Oh, I don't know. Well, seeing as I can easily remember both dates with Allie, and I can't remember jack shit with Scarlet except the whole zombie thing. Oh no, we're gonna switch with Allie? I mean, I'm playing into her hands, but it is a first playthrough, so we're gonna make mistakes. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Allie more. She makes every moment exciting. I can't get enough of that. I mean, judging from your dream, somebody was doing the same thing, but I don't know, maybe that was Tara as well. Who knows? Or maybe all of the girls are a split version of a single girl because of the weird whatever the hell reality TV show experiment. And they've messed up our minds or whatever. I don't know, it could be anything with this game, and I really don't know. I can't wait to see her again. You really do change your mind like the wind, huh? Doesn't matter to me, though. I'm your producer, not your life coach. Anyway, I've got good news you might be interested in. What's that? My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which, of course, means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now. Though we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. I gotta love capitalism and showbiz. It's time for phase 2. For the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good. That's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Cat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work. So I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Yes, it's time to turn in for the night. See, and it's definitely playing around with who you might know from a flashback. Who knows? We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why's that? Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped. We were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people were watching. Whoa, hey, yo. Dang. We laughed together as we cruised along until the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Who knows? Save again. I'll be real, quick tier list wise. Just from like the amount of stuff that happened in a date. And I guess personal preference. Sorry, childhood friend loses on that one. It'd probably be Violet. Number 2 spot is actually kind of tied between Allie and Scarlet, and number 3 is Tara. She's last place. I don't know why. That's just how my brain is going. Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? I don't know what that voice was. No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yui. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. I'm surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me too. Wait, what? I mean, don't worry, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever. Technically, that's true, but you should teach us how to rollerblade, Allie. I don't know why my brain stops like that. Seems like it'd be fun. You sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. And I grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Oh, there you go. Sometime later. Hey, Tara, how was skating? There's no words. I think Allie broke Tara. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face as if to check if anyone was still in there. Tara? You in there? Hey, Tara. The internet's back. Guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Wait a minute. I made a new serum the other day that just might be the thing to restore Tara's mind. I don't know why that was the voice that went in there. Oh well, whatever. Just give me a second to administer it. Hold on. Are you talking about that thing that turned everybody into zombies? Well, I think one field test really isn't enough to see if it's botched or not. So why not just... I tried to stop her from administering it, but it was too late. Oh boy. Brains, bananas. Yes, this one's a bust too. Do you have the antidote? Just kidding, kitty. I've got it right here. Just give me a moment. Luckily, Tara ended up being okay. We spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. Well, it's time. My brain had thoughts for a second. I will keep them to myself. Morning, Mary. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. It's only day 4. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates who'd have thought. Granted, soulmate candidates don't really make sense, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyways, who between your 3 lucky romantic interest, who do you want to spend today with? I think what was it, the ratings wise, they forced me not to go after the one I actually really, really liked. So that's why we're just now stuck with these 3. Yeah, this is good, Scarlet, because I haven't talk with her in a bit. So, Scarlet. I should have saved. Oh well. We saved beforehand, so that's fine. Just means we have to go through a little more dialogue if we really want to go back. Huh. If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlet, you doing okay? Oh, jeez. It's just you, Barry. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing. Whatever that was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save everybody if it wasn't for me. At least... No, that's pretty easy. At least you fixed the situation. Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me. Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. I don't know why that was hard for my brain. Which, inadvertently, is pretty good for keeping me alive. But I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. It means more to me than I can say. Sorry I couldn't do that. Couldn't do it, whatever. If it's okay with you, I'll try again. I'm sure this time... Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. Got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if that's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? I have questions, but okay, bud.